Hey everyone, Zach and Jordan from Onward Charlotte, and today we're going to talk about managing an acute flare-up of your low back. So this is something that's going to happen to everybody. Unfortunately, what we typically see is far too often when somebody flares up their low back, they cut out all activity and they go on bed rest for a period of time, which actually does the opposite of what we want. It's going to slow down the healing process. We want to encourage some gentle, active movement initially when you're dealing with that flare-up, because it's going to do two things. Number one, it's going to help cut down on some of the muscle guarding that's really limiting your motion. Number two, it's just going to start pumping a bunch of blood into your low back, and that dilutes some of the chemicals that are just sitting in that area, keeping things really irritated. So gentle, active movement is the key to feeling better when you have that acute flare-up of low back pain, and that'll get you doing those activities that you want to be doing faster, get you back to higher level things that will start snowballing the effect of getting rid of your pain. So we're going to go through 4 of our favorite exercises to give to people dealing with an acute episode of low back pain.
So we're going to start with the cat-cow. So Zach is going to be on hands and knees right here, and he's going to think about pressing through his arms and pressing his back up towards the ceiling. Getting a really nice round throughout the spine here. Then he's going to reverse that. So he's going to extend his back and the head's going to come up. And then repeating through that process here. Pressing his back up towards the ceiling, then sinking down towards the floor and head comes up. Okay, number 2 is a press up. So Zach's going to go on his stomach. His hands are going to be in the same position that they would be for a push-up, but everything from the waist down stays on the floor. So Zach's pressing up through his arms. When he comes up to the very top here, he's blowing out all of his air. That's going to increase the stretch on his low back. Drop back down. Number 3, lumbar rotation. So Zach's going to go on his right side. Okay, the bottom leg is going to be straight, the top leg is bent. Now, Zach is going to take his top arm here and rotate as far as he can towards his opposite side. Once he feels a stretch through his low back, he's going to take a breath in. And then as he blows out, let that sink down to a little bit more stretch on the back here. Go through one more rep, Zach. All the way to the opposite side. Deep breath in and blow out that air for an increased stretch in the back here. And then last one. It's a bird dog. So again, going back to hands and knees, Zach is going to go out with his right arm, back with his left leg, and he is not just keeping these relaxed here in this position. He's thinking about pressing his right arm forward and kicking his left leg back. That's going to activate everything on his posterior chain, his glutes, the muscles in his low back, and the muscles around his shoulder. He's going to reverse that, go to the opposite side. So left arm pressing, right leg kicking out, and repeat that process there. So those are our 4 exercises for anyone experiencing an acute flare of low back pain.